speaking of Machinima,
All right, so
we've got a couple of bones to pick with Machinima.
yeah, because
I have one that he doesn't know about yet.
Really? Well,
Yes,
we criticize Machinima on the small stuff, mainly that their lack of quality control. Subpar Machinima with no point, or I mean, it's fine if you want to do like a Tim and Eric style weird, crazy Machinima, but just make it well above average at least. But they're usually letting in like really low quality Machinima, just bad stuff that's stealing content from other people. And then today they uploaded a video where the image was a Freeman's Mind logo, but it wasn't Freeman's Mind. So Machinima really shouldn't be allowing such blatant abuse of the system like this.
it's like if I took my camcorder and held it in front of the TV and just ran around in a Halo map for 10 minutes and uploaded that to Machinima, that would pass.
Black Ops is even worse because at least Halo, both of them have kind of like a theater mode, but at least with Halo, people have kind of become jaded enough to those that they just skip over them. Whereas Black Ops, there's enough of them, and people still blindly just click on them that they'll still watch them.
I said Halo versus Black Ops because I don't play shit.
Yeah. Although, how to annoy people on Black Ops with Kevin is pretty funny as hell.
That is actually quite hilarious.
That he does a good job trolling them. But anyway, you were saying?
What gives for not having quality control? Seriously.
It's not, and it really, honestly, it's not like it requires that much effort. You just have a guy watching the
Let's think about this.
Established videos like IGN or the news-based stuff. Yeah, you can just put that up. They're already doing quality control, but
let's think about this. Okay, Machinima has how many? Like 14,000 some videos uploaded.
Yeah.
Okay, if you estimate that news and updates and crap is like 3,000 of them.
About 50% now.
About 50%? Okay, 7,000 of them.
Yeah.
And then established franchises, established stuff like Red vs. Blue, Freeman's Mind, that kind of thing. Estimate that to be 1,000.
Actually,
so,
quick asterisk: Red vs. Blue doesn't actually upload to Machinima's YouTube channel.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so 500.
No, it's still 1,000. It's just quality stuff.
Okay.
1,000 of quality videos.
Yeah. So that's a total of 8,000. You subtract that, that's about 6,000 remaining, and you can usually tell within the first minute of watching a video whether it's good or not.
Or seeing how many dislikes it has.
So you could pretty much go through, do quality control on all of Machinima's videos in about 2 hours.
Yeah. And they upload what, like 14 videos a day?
14 to 16, yeah.
14 to 16. None of them exceed more than 15 minutes because I don't think Machinima is... either they're not allowed to upload more than 15 minutes...
Or they just don't.
Or they just... Yeah. But, if you get two guys on it, tell them, hey, anything you think is just lower quality... I mean, of course there's going to be a bit of bias behind that. That's why you do two guys. But,
yeah.
I totally spaced out there for a second. There was a car outside.
You do have some of the quote-unquote not really established stuff that is really good.
Yeah.
Like the two best friends play stuff. That's fucking amazing.
It's so amazing that we're going to try and do our own version. Whenever I get back out.
totally not rip it off and totally not be hypocritical. What the fuck are you talking about?
But nah, we'll probably I don't care if you like borrow an idea as long as you credit the origin where you got it from.
Yeah.
In Machinima, not there are other things where that's quite a bit more difficult, like writing.
So the other bone that I have to pick with Machinima, I don't think really has to do with Machinima itself. I think it's more YouTube as a whole.
And that would be...
astute followers of the YouTube channel raocow, who's the guy that mostly does Super Mario World ROM hacks and has, like, crazy non sequitur commentary and shit.
He's what we want to be.
But we fail miserably because I can't talk for 10 minutes straight.
And I can't talk coherently for 10 minutes straight.
But recently, and by recently I mean like 3 fucking weeks ago,
we're so up to date.
He got a YouTube partnership through Machinima Respawn, if I'm not mistaken. And what that means is Machinima Respawn gets access to his account. Well, apparently YouTube is cracking down on their partners for copyright infringing content.
By their definition, by the way, not by
their definition.
Not by any actual legal definition.
Right. Which is total bullshit, but that's beside the point. So essentially, Machinima, in an attempt to protect their partners, basically they go through their videos and set to private anything that could possibly be seen, by YouTube at least, as copyright infringing. Now, if you recall, and slash if you follow raocow like I do, he had about 1,700 videos on YouTube. Currently, that has been reduced to 226.
Okay, so they have the time to go through 1,400 and a half videos, but not the time to check to see whether the videos they're uploading to their main channel are, good, not just half-assed crap or stealing ideas or whatnot. What the fuck, Machinima? You're better than this.
Which is why I'm not subscribed to Machinima. I'm one of like the 3 fucking people that are not subscribed to Machinima.
three people. No, 3 gamers. Remember, Machinima really isn't known to too many people who aren't into video games. Although I did get my uncle to watch Civil Protection.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
He doesn't like Freeman's Mind because he couldn't get into the whole playthrough aspect of it.
Ah, okay.
Which is fine because it's an acquired taste.
Yeah. It's a thing you kind of have to side along with Ross Scott actually playing the game.
Yeah.
And doing minor things with the, sometimes major things with the SDK.
Yeah.
The software development kit, for those of you that are unaware of your acronyms.
Thank you for that. I need that little bit of help because I had no idea. I was lost at that point. All right, so the tunnel. He released the tunnel in our break. So what was supposed to be like a Halloween video in 2009 came out March of 2011.
Close to Easter of 2011.
But it's still a scary ass video.
Even Ross Scott is disgusted by how long this took.
Yeah.
And most of it was animation, because if you're doing anything like that, animation eats up about 80% of the fucking production time.
Animation and patches.
Oh God, patches! Jesus Christ!
The patches fucked up stuff he thought he wanted to work. So
he was working with the episode 2 source engine.
Yeah.
If he's gonna do anything like that again, he's seriously considering going back to the episode 1 engine. Because it fucking worked!
Yeah, the tunnel looked good, but yeah, he had nothing good to say about using it.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with the slightly lower quality. It's not like they were that much different in graphic-wise.
Yeah. Anything else you wanted to say on the matter, or should we move on to the next topic of discussion?
Waiting patiently for the next episode of Freeman's Mind.
As we all always are.
Hopefully with the tunnel finished, he'll be able to get more stuff out.
Yeah, that's pretty much his plan. Do some more Freeman's Mind stuff.
I believe one of his goals is to kind of do other stuff that isn't necessarily comedy. Expand his horizons, as it were.
Yeah. But comedy seems to be his big strength.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to see what he comes up with.
Okay. So now that we've ranted about Machinima for like 10 minutes, you brought up something interesting here, and I have kind of a story to go along with this. They're making a Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
Because, Lego hasn't hoarded itself out enough. Remember back when, what was the first Lego tie-in game to come out? Lego Star Wars?
That's the first one I can remember.
That's tie-in. They did have straight-up Lego games. I remember Lego Island on the PC when I was like...
I was watching a stream, and they were playing some Lego racing game on N64.
Yeah. Lego used to be about Lego. And then they get you had your choices of either having the collectible tie-in sets or the big blue tub of assorted pieces,
in which you can build whatever the fuck you want out of them.
My God, I still love Legos. They were a huge part of my childhood up until I turned about 12.
And then video games became a huge part of your teenhood.
Well, it's just video games were already a big part of my life. It's just then I believe is when I got my GameCube.
It wasn't as big a scale.
No, not 12. Yeah, 11 or 12 is when I got my GameCube. 11 is when I got my GameCube. 14 was when I got my Wii. And 17
you notice how I introduced the topic of Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, and we're already on this 2-minute tangent over here. Just goes to show you how much we fucking care about it.
And 17 is when I got my Xbox 360. So I'm predicting 19 is when I'm going to get my Wii 2.
If it comes out.
Yeah, if it comes out. But that'll be continuous rate.
Continuous.
Math, motherfuckers!
What the hell?
What?
What did you just say?
Math, motherfuckers!
I thought you actually said meth, as in methamphetamine.
I know we're from Iowa, all right? I moved from the meth state to the marijuana state. It's kind of interesting to drive down a road out here in Colorado, because if you look for them, the telltale green crosses for where they sell medical marijuana are just everywhere. There are more of them here than Starbucks. Just downtown we have a Starbucks, and then across the street and down the block is another Starbucks. But we have an apothecary for marijuana down next to the hot dog restaurant, and then like 50 feet away we have another apothecary for medical marijuana. That might have been a bit of an exaggeration, but still.
You made your point.
No, Old Colorado City is worse. Halfway down the block there's one, and then on the other end of the block is another.